You want to be able to prove to what happened, just in case you ever get sued because of an incident. And we've seen it happen from your clients may sue you, your insurance company, other things, different vendors may have a claim. So you want to make sure you document everything. And then notification of a breach may include from IT to support staff, to end users, to executive leadership, to outside sources. When do you have to report this? When do you have to let people know? How much are you going to tell them? All that needs to be documented in detail. An IT manager or provider are to determine the scope of the incidents, respond accordingly, and make sure that that threat actors is kicked out of your network. And are they sure that they're kicked out before you start any restore procedures or anything like that? So collect evidence, make sure you have the right tools set up where you need to, because if you had called an insurance, if let's say you get hacked, so first thing you do, you call IT and they call your insurance and they're going to create an incident response team for you. And if you don't have a plan, the first thing they're going to say, all right, well, what kind of tools do you have? Do we need to add additional missing tools to make sure the threat actor is not there? Ideally, you want those tools on the environment already so that, one, you don't get hacked. So that's the best way. That's best protection. Number two, you did get hacked. What are you going to do with it? Then notification of a breach may include from IT to your staff, a timeline. How long are you going to give them to find out what happened? What's the SLA? In other words, how long can you be down for? How long can you afford to be down for? I see questions coming in. I'm going to answer those at the end. And who are you going to communicate with? And who's the third-party communication that you may have? Because you may need legal and your attorney needs to be involved. If you have a security provider that you're working with, well, what did they see? When did they see it? What happened? And then everything needs to be logged. So this is the kind of information you want to put into your incident response. Obviously, we could help you create your own, and it's unique for everybody, but it's to really understand your network, how your network is configured, how it's protected, and your applications. What are you using? How are you using it? How are you using it remotely versus how you're using it internally? Is it hosted internally? Is it in a cloud? There's all kinds of stuff that need to be discussed, and it's better to discuss them not when a fire is going on. It's better to discuss them before a fire happens. So, and step 3 is what type of incidents it is, because we recommend a different